Isaac's just fucking distracting me while I'm trying to kickstart the vlog. Okay, so real quick, it's fucking, I don't wear a watch. It's halfway through the day, Friday. Here's the things that you're gonna be seeing today on the vlog. Here's what we're going through. I wanna show you guys the gallery wall that took like 6 months from like creation and like design to actually being installed, what that is, and talk about that a little bit. We've got a whole Q&A segment. I've got a fuck ton of questions to answer. And then tonight, I have Sweatnet. They've been on the podcast. I've been done and then, vlogged and showed content from these sweat summits we put on. They're the group that organizes them, gets a bunch of micro gym owners together, and we all jam on business. Anyway, they had an issue with a venue that they had rented out for, is it Chakti Yoga, Isaac? What the fuck's it called? Anyway, Chakti Yoga, Chatki. I don't fucking know. Look it up. I've been told it's like Twerking Yoga. So yeah, that's what's happening here tonight. Not exactly on brand, but fuck it. Let's see what happens.
What the fuck, though?
Hey, you.
Hey, how are you? Nothing. We gotta go.
This is Grace.
Hey.
Hi, Grace. And this is Aaron.
Hi.
Hey, bud.
What's up?
I was trying to explain, is it pronounced Shakti?
Chakti.
Chakti. Is it twerking yoga?
Yes.
So that was like a definitive, like 100%.
Yeah.
I just thought I was like joking around when I said it was.
No, it's really twerking.
It's legit twerking yoga.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
It's gonna be cool. Yeah. Trap music.
People just wear regular like workout clothes though, right?
Girls will wear like booty shorts and
Got it.
bras and they paint their whole body. And they all just glow in the dark.
Then
I have sparkles.
Lots of B-roll today. Lots of B-roll. All right, so I want to go ahead and address this guy back. Fuck. Nope, much better. All right, so I want to address this guy back here. So this is this 9 photo grid Instagram gallery looking thing that we've been working on. Essentially what I wanted to do with this is I wanted, you guys can see the front desk area. We've been working on all this and then the mat and all that. And we're actually get a bunch of different mats where I'd like to have one for every day. And it says something different. When I stay at the W in Boston, one of my favorite things is that as you go in, the welcome mat, in the morning it says good morning, in the afternoon it says good afternoon, at night it says good evening. And so I just thought that was something really cool that we're gonna do there. But this entire thing was such a pain in the ass. From the moment of conception when we figured out we wanted to do that, we had like 3 different iterations, like 3 different things almost went up there. And I'm really glad that this actually made it. But from picking the photos and being really meticulous about those, to figuring out where they go, I don't know if you guys can tell. They're at different depths, so like this one is further out than this one. So when you're looking at it, I don't know how much of this is actually conveying in the film, but when you're looking at it, there's some good depth to it. So not only is there some texture now with those images and some color, but there's also some depth to it. I totally just realized there's some dude trying to work in the lounge and I feel like a dick. But anyway, so the biggest thing on that was just always trying to create the best first impression possible. That was a blank wall before. I've been in this building now for 2 years. April 1st was 2 years in this building, and I just now am kind of finished, or we're not even finished with that front desk area. We still have to put some track lighting up in the soffit for there, and there's some other shit we're still doing with the lounge. So the point being, I just wanted to show that to you guys, hopefully give you some interior design inspiration. I know a lot of you guys are now investing time and energy and money into making better first impressions, and I hope I'm a big reason for that. I hope I've created that level of influence on you. Realize it's a process. Don't try to get it all done in a week, in a month, in a year. Like, I bet you I'll make another video next year when I've been in this thing 3 years, and I'll still be talking about how we're not done with it yet. So just remember, that kind of shit is it's never a finished product. Alrighty, so it is another Friday Q&A, and today's Q&A is brought to you by the fine people at Kinetics. Kinetics is that gym up in Rochester. The 2 owners, Chad and Melissa, they came down and they brought me this awesome fucking like powder coated, really nice Yeti-ish fucking blender bottle. And they brought me some go-go juice. And so that's what we're gonna be doing today. I mixed this with some peach Zevia tea that they fucking sent us. I don't know, it's too early. I've got this fucking sweating that Chakti Yoga thing going on tonight. I just can't be getting all fucked up, so dilute it a little bit. I hope you guys that are like real whiskey drinkers don't fucking stone me. It's honestly not bad at all. So let's get into this. Stu, you say that we all need to be making more content, more videos, but how many of your gym memberships actually come through that content? I don't fucking know. I don't have, we don't have the numbers for every photo we post, how many people commit. Here's the bottom line is, I don't think you should be looking for such a statistical ROI in it. Like for every video, I got this many people. That's not how it's gonna work, especially on social media. Remember, nobody on social media is fucking looking for a gym. People on Google are looking for a gym. People on social media are looking for fucking cat photos and what their ex-boyfriend is doing and all that bullshit. You just need to be fucking relevant, right? So that when someone does go to Google where they have an interest in fitness and personal training or whatever the fuck it is, and they see your name pop up like, oh yeah, those guys. Those are the guys that are always posting those videos of this, that, or the other thing. Just, you have to do it to be fucking relevant. Like what fucking year do you think we live in? Stu, we disabled Facebook reviews because we offered a 6-week challenge and people got mad we did not give it away completely free. But should we add Facebook reviews again with the risk that people start commenting that it's not free? I think it's kind of shady for a company not to have the reviews turned on. And listen, I understand the gym launch play of all the other gym launch gyms fucking going to your page and leaving good reviews to combat all the bad ones. Like, bottom line is, if you did a bait and switch, you gotta fucking sleep in the bed you made. You piss some people off, so what? Now, I'll tell you, while I think it's shady for a business not to have any fucking, like, to have it turned off, I also think it's really fucking weird when a business has nothing but great reviews. Like, we have no bad reviews yet for Urban Movement, and I'm fucking waiting for the time where someone comes in and be like, fuck this place, I thought it was CrossFit and it's not. I hope these guys fucking die in a fire, like, or whatever they're gonna say.
Man, this place fucking sucks.
I think it's actually legit and looks more human when your business has some bad reviews. And then when you reply to it in a very human way and you're like, hey, I'm so sorry, blah, 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 how can I make it up to you? Do this, you know, here's a free whatever. That to me is the best way to flip a bad review. Ooh, this one's a video.
We're part of gym launch for a period of time. Things got weird. Anyway, long story short, we're not part of it. But they're high ticket sales. Like, I don't know if you guys service any type of clients of the higher end. But curious what your thoughts are on any of that.
How many 1%ers in the world are gonna respond to one of those gimmicky as fuck, you know, semi-private fucking landing pages? And I know Alex's whole play, right? You have the secretary call and you don't call because you're too fucking busy training the rest of the gazillionaires in your fucking town, and that way it makes it seem really exclusive, and it's gonna be 2 or 3 people at once, and if you have a gym big enough, section off an area that's only for these 1%ers and blah, blah. Your gym and a lot of the other micro gyms don't look like a 1%ers hangout. Go check out Equinox on Columbus Avenue in fucking New York City. Last time I checked, it was some crazy annual $30,000 a year fucking membership there. But guess what? When you walk in, you smell money. Like everything looks like $1 million because that's where the motherfuckers who have $1 million go. How many millionaires are gonna walk into half of your fucking shitty micro gyms with the dusty floors and the dogs running around and rust on the goddamn barbells and drop fucking $1,200 a month? Not a lot. You need to figure out who your market is. No 1%er is gonna come into your fucking gym where you have a bunch of fucking plebes and a fucking bunch of Nissan Maximas parked in the driveway. Like, where are they gonna park their fucking McLaren? I just think you need to look inward and be like, is that who we really service? Stu, personal training is a great way to supplement coaches' income. Yes, it is. But what are some suggestions, protocols to make sure that the personal clients are buying the brand versus buying the coach? So I hear that a lot, right? Some gym owner is afraid to really invest time, energy, and money into going PT first because they're afraid, well, if this coach develops this crazy good relationship with all of these individuals, what if they up and leave? Bottom line, when the incentives are there, right? Like if you're one of the gyms I'm working with, we're gonna talk about a certain percentage, we're gonna talk about a retention-based commission structure, there's gonna be a performance pay commission structure, there's probably even gonna be a sales end as well. There is no way when they sit down and do the math that they would ever leave. Now go back to what I said, do the math. You are absolutely out of your fucking mind if you are not taking your employees and sitting them down and showing them the actual math of the business. Guys, this is the money that comes in, this is how much taxes are, this is how much our total monthly expenses are, these are our variable and fixed expenses, here's how much is left over, here's how much I pay you guys, here's how much I take home. The only fear you should have there is if you're not sharing the math, because then you're gonna have some ignorant fucking trainer who's like, oh, I've got 60 people here who fucking love me, I'm gonna go open up my own gym, and then they're gonna be another one of these assholes that go out of business in 2 years, and you're back to buying their shit on pennies on the dollar, and the members are coming back. But again, just have the math conversation with them, and it'll fix all that.
I'm doing 6-week challenges, which, you know,
a lot of you guys doing these fucking 6-week challenges still. Jesus.
We do really well at the sales when we get them there, but the problem is we'll have 20 people sign up, we'll have 4, or less. A lot of times it's just 1 or 2 people come in. Any other suggestions from getting people that aren't coming in who sign up?
So again, when you do these 6-week challenge plays, you're going for a quantity, not quality marketing approach. You're gonna try to catch a bunch of fish, but you're gonna be throwing the majority of them away. Let me tell you a story about my buddy Dingy. I had a buddy in college who would go down to the local townie bar. I went to school in the middle of nowhere, and he'd go down there and he'd pick up a townie. A townie is a male or female that lives in the town, generally have 7 teeth, and it was an easy lay for him. But then he always complained about having bumps on his dick, and we would say to him, Dingy, if you don't want bumps on your dick, stop fucking townies. If you don't want these leads that don't show up, don't go after shit fucking leads. You can have quantity in your marketing, but you can't have quantity and quality. You gotta pick one. So just, if you're gonna go for those high volume plays, just realize you're gonna have a lot of no-shows. All right, here we go. Loaded question for the vlog. What does it take to sell your CrossFit gym, and what makes one even sellable? Here's the number one thing. Do you own a business or do you own a job? Do you actually own a business? If you can walk away from it, like what I've done with Urban Movement, and you can go and create something else, or just literally just fucking walk away from it, and it still operates, it still thrives, not just survives, it actually grows in your absence, that is a business and that is a sellable asset. Are you selling me a business, something where the fucking gears turn on its own and money comes out the back end? Or are you selling me a fucking gig where I've got to be there fucking turning the gears myself to make the money come out? Because I'll tell you what, I do not want the fucking latter. I am not trying to buy a goddamn job. Yo, Stu, my gym is in Sarasota, Florida, where the population is very heavily populated with 60-plus-year-olds. That's so stereotypical Florida. I'd like to offer a class where the programming does not include a barbell, much lower intensity work, offered at a time where there's no dudes with their shirts off and no barbells dropping. Without trying to avoid who we are, a CrossFit gym, how would you suggest marketing this group? 2 of the gyms that I can reference, Gator CrossFit and Bay Area CrossFit, are 2 gyms I work with, and they have done a very good job with their Masters, Silver Foxes, geriatric, old people classes. But here's the bottom line. There are a ton of markets out there you can make money off of. There's a ton. Like, I think of that all the time. I could get a bunch of old fuckers in here that have way more disposable income. They're not moving anytime soon like my young millennial demographic is going to do. And I could probably extract more money out of them, but that's not who we are. That's not who we tailor and cater to at the current moment. So I'm going to stay true to my current fucking avatar client instead of going and looking around like this, like fucking, a quarterback calling an audible, looking at each side, like, where can I make more money? Just stick to what you do fucking well. But yeah, and you can fucking make it live, cohabitation without one group really fucking with the other group. Go for it. All right, that's it. That's all I got for Q&A. I've got this, and they're doing a pretty good job setting up, but I'm gonna keep this vlog going. It's not done yet, because you guys, I've never seen it. This Chakti Yoga, the thing Sweatnet's doing with the twerking and the asses and the black lights. So anyway, I think you guys are really gonna enjoy this. I'm kind of excited to see what happens. So the vlog's not done yet. It's good. This shit is fucking insane. And I don't even think anybody's on Molly. So that was some next level fucking shit. That's why everybody needs some Sweatnet friends, right? I can't help it. My friends like to party. All right, guys, that's it. You'll be seeing this Monday, and I'll see you Wednesday. Peace.